Hey, there's a great song from a long time ago, and I'll leave a link in descriptions to this video under more of Rush's Tom Sawyer. So let me ask you something. Has anyone here actually read The Adventures of Tom Sawyer or Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain? And I don't mean skimmed through it in school or watched it on some down application. I mean actually read it. I'm a great reader. I love the feel of a book and reading a book. But you can listen to audiobooks. There's thousands of them out there free. And this story really resonates today with movements that encourage individuals to speak out against injustice, even when it's socially or professionally risky, or even the threat of being jailed for speaking out. That is unbelievable. And I don't suppose many people have read it, but there's one man who almost certainly did, and that was Peart, the drummer with Rush. Now, if you know anything about music, you know the name carries a lot of weight. Drummer for Rush, lyricist, thinker, architect of rhythm. Some called him the greatest drummer alive at the time. And honestly, that's fair enough. What made him different was just the speed or the precision. It was the mind behind it, because while everyone else was just playing beats, Peart was telling stories. And one of those stories was Tom Sawyer. But here's the thing, that song isn't just about a character, it's about an idea, a concept. And to understand it, you've got to go back to Mark Twain and Tom Sawyer. He's a good old boy, or at least he's supposed to be. Raised by his aunt, taught right from wrong, kept within the lines, but he doesn't just follow the rules. He bends them a little bit, as we all should. Not out of rebellion, but out of imagination. And this is a boy who reads adventure novels and decides the world should feel like one. Pirates, treasure, secrets in the night. Tom didn't escape reality, he rewrote it. Even something as dull as painting a fence, he turned it into a theatre, convincing others it's a privilege and a performance to do so. That's Tom. Controlled chaos, structured mischief. Now, on the other side of the river, you got Huckleberry Finn. No home, no structure, no one telling him who to be, an outcast, not by choice, but by circumstance. And while Tom plays it at adventure, Huck actually lives it. There is no script for Huckleberry Finn, no safety net. His words aren't shaped by stories, it's shaped by survival. He doesn't imagine freedom, he is freedom. Messy, unpredictable, real, and that's the contrast. Tom is the dreamer, while the system, Huck, is the truth outside of it. And somewhere between those two, that's where Peart found his voice. Because when you listen to Rush, especially Tom Sawyer, you're not just hearing a song, you're hearing a philosophy, a modern day warrior. And that line alone is not about a boy in a straw hat. It's about all of us. People navigating a world full of expectations, trying to hold on to individuality without losing direction. Tom Sawyer in Peart's hands becomes something else entirely, a symbol, a controlled rebellion of intellect with edge, of someone who plays a game but never forgets it's a game. And maybe that's why those books still matter, not because everyone reads them, but because their echoes show up in places you don't expect, in lyrics, in rhythm, in the way we understood ourselves. Tom, Huck, two sides of the same restless spirit. one shaped by stories and the other shaped by reality. And somewhere in between, a drummer, turning it all into a sound explosion for our delight. Thank you very much for listening. Bye-bye.